All right, what's the beef, Stu?
Oh, what? What?
Told you he was gonna hate it.
I in advance told Roddy I was going to say that, and I said specifically Sam's going to fuck.
Said specifically Sam.
That's so much
like that.
Why would All right, well there we go.
What is the beef, Stu?
I guess we got what we wanted out of that, huh? Well, I don't know. I taught guitar today. I did band practice. That's it. What's the beef with yous?
I went to the Rangers game. They lost.
Fuck yeah.
Good news is,
Hey, fuck you.
I don't actually care.
there's 150 more games, so it doesn't even fucking matter. You know what I mean? This season, he'll be all right.
Yo, Sam,
Yes.
just hold it to your mouth a little bit.
Oh, okay. Fantastic.
I want the people to hear your sultry voice.
Oh yeah, right. Fucking A.
Fuck a bee, it has two holes.
All right.
I'm sorry.
That's man, we're off.
Is that even fucking
Smashing
what does
start.
that even mean?
So good.
It's
I'm
not.
so glad I came over today. This is so fucking tight. So I watched this movie, The Gray Man, yesterday. Have you seen this one?
Is that the fucking Chris Evans one?
I thought it was Armie Hammer, but maybe it is Chris. You know what? I think it is Chris Evans that play, and the other boring dude, Ryan Gosling.
Is that the one where he gets shot in the ass?
Yes, at some point I think he does. He also gets shot with a flare gun in the back, and I'm saying all this to say that it could have been cool, but it's like just highly trained CIA people like just talking in like Quentin Tarantino speak the entire time. Like it's the entire time, bro. Like this bebop, like I don't know if you've ever heard the Matthew McConaughey autobiography, but it's like it's not the entire thing.
That's a very good autobiography. I love that fucking. I listened to it twice.
It isn't bad, but the intro, if you can get through the intro, it's okay. I will say it is not a bad autobiography, but the intro, he starts like talking this weird, like skibbity bebop way of talking, and it's so stupid. Like it sucks. And that's how they were talking all through The Gray Man. Like fucking Ryan Gosling, spoiler alert, he gets stabbed multiple times before he ultimately wins the last conflict there. And, of course it's stabs that would murder any other person. You get stabbed in like the shoulder, a liver, all the kinds of shit. And, he's rescued by a woman. Netflix, right? But, he's rescued by a woman, which I mean, whatever. She's an FBI agent, but whatever. A CIA agent, I'm sorry. But, anyways, and he's just casually like, we need to leave if I'm going to survive. Losing a lot of blood. Which, and I get they're like, CIA guys are supposed to be cool under pressure, but like, you just got stabbed like 8 times, bro. Anyways, that movie sucks. Don't watch it. Unless you want to make fun of it, of course.
I can't watch anything on Netflix. The password sharing shit got to me. I got off my mom's Netflix, and I'm not paying those fuckers. I refuse. Damn. I refuse.
I need ultimate autonomy with my shits. I got Pluto. I got motherfucking
Pluto's free.
Tuba. I know it is, motherfucker. I know it is. Hold on. That's what I'm saying. I got all bases covered. I got Criterion.
All the bases you're listing are the free bases.
Criterion.
Criterion's fucking bougie.
Started talking about Netflix, and now you're talking about free shit.
I know, but you start at the bottom, and then it's
now we're here.
Of magnets,
now we're here,
brother. Now the whole stream fucking here. You know what I'm talking about? For real? That was I shouldn't have said that.
It was worse than beef.
But I don't know about that. But
no, beef stew is terrible.
So bad. Criterion, I don't know if it's bougie. It's got good shit on it. It's got some regular shit on it too, like Taxi Driver. It's not all like Kurosawa shit. I don't think, anyways. I haven't watched anything on there in a while.
Bougie was the wrong word. I think just in point because I wanted a Criterion. What's the membership on that bitch?
I think it's like 15.
Oh, it's not
16 bucks.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's like at most. I think it might be cheaper than that. I don't remember though. I just pay the money, bro. I don't really care.
What's your Criterion shelf in your house look like if you got one?
I don't own it. I don't think I own, but like maybe is Taxi Driver in it? It is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I have I think 2 is Chinatown's on it, is it?
Chinatown, absolutely. I think they have one, but I don't know if you have.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Anyway, so it's probably just Taxi Driver. Then I don't own a ton of the movies I own. Would you like me to, since we're just talking here, I'll list the movies I own.
We are talking.
Brotherhood of the Wolf, Taxi Driver, and Princess Bride, and The Sopranos full season. I think that's it. All of them.
W Princess Bride. What the hell is Brotherhood of the Wolf about?
Have you seen that one?
No, I want to hear about it.
Okay, it's wild. It's sick, but it's crazy as shit. I think it came out in like 90 possibly. Anyways, So basically, like the theme is like it's a wolf, you know, like a werewolf supposedly running. Shut up, Bodie.
Sorry, we live in Denton.
Well, whatever. It's in the French countryside, and there's a werewolf ostensibly running around and killing, you know, people in the woods, and I think he's called like the Hunt Master or like the Beast Master for the nobility of that part of France, whatever the fuck. His name is Gregoire de Fronsac, I think is his name. It's a wild ass. I don't know who plays him. But anyways, so he's got to go find the fucking wolf, and he's got this Native American homie that follows him around who's like super sick with a kendo stick and knows like martial arts and shit. And they dress like not like plague doctors. I don't know if you ever played the game. If anyone's ever played the game Bloodborne, now they have like the really high collar jackets that like lace up to here and the tri-corner hats. Anyway, there's a lot of like, it's like martial arts, but like in, I don't know what era of France. I wish I did, because just make this marginally more interesting. But anyways, they're trying to find the wolf, and you know, it's the adventures of that basically. And there's like this ridiculous twists in it. It's a cool movie, but it's also very ridiculous. It's one of those kind of 90s movies. It was in theaters. But I don't think anybody ever fucking, as evidenced by neither of you, I guess no one ever fucking saw it.
No, but you bought the DVD.
Yeah.
It's commitment.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Anybody I know in it?
Not off the top, and I haven't watched it in like 4 years at least. I can't remember. I think the fool who plays Manny, his Native American dude, I think he's somebody that's of note, but I don't fucking know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I haven't watched it in a while.
Shout out to you.
Yes, yeah. Salute to Manny, bro. With the dick so big, there's a scene in there where they get with concubines, and like this girl runs out screaming because she thinks he's got like a snake attached to him because his dick is so big. Like, salud. Very cool.
You mentioned video games. What are you playing?
Did I mention video games?
Bloodborne Master.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Oblivion Remaster.
He's playing Oblivion Remaster.
Yo. Dude. I didn't have a console back when it came out the first time, but I played Skyrim. The Oblivion is awesome. It's so good. That game
story is way better.
It's amazing.
The story is so much fucking cooler.
But yeah.
Some of it still, I like how they left all the bugs in it though. Still, like all the goofy speech.
That game crashes every hour.
Let's put it in. I think they put it in. Excuse me. Unreal 5 when they were using big nerd shit here. We're using the Creation Engine, if I'm not mistaken, originally for their other shit, or for excuse me again, Michelob. Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah.
They're using Creation Engine, which makes me wonder, and this is certainly not an original point, but like being that Oblivion is basically wrapped in the Unreal 5 engine, whereas 6 will not be. Is the Oblivion remaster going to look better than the Elder Scrolls 6, like the newest game?
Quite possible.
Like, that's what I'm saying. It's very possible.
It's beautiful. That game is... Oh.
Yeah, it looks crazy. It looks so crazy.
It's really good.
I haven't played it yet, but I've seen plenty of it, and I played the original like a fucking fool, but it's what I'm playing. I've recently got my internet back, so that's fucking sick. Yeah, I've been playing this game, Blueprints, a lot. It's like it's a roguelike puzzle game. Where it's a big ass mansion with like 45 rooms, but there's a secret 46th room, but like there's RNG involved because it's a roguelike, and like every room, like some rooms have benefits, some have downsides, some have like openings on all four sides, some are just like block you off completely, and sometimes you just get fucked out of and I still haven't figured out really what's going on. And I recently beat Kingdom Come Deliverance, the first one. Fucking strong recommend it on that one. That's one of the most fun experiences I've ever had playing a video game. That shit is so fucking rad.
Can't wait to play the second one.
Yeah, I can't wait to spend $80 on the second one.
You're gonna love it.
I'm fucking hype about that. And Doom: The Dark Ages, I still haven't played that either, bro. Like all the cool shit came out really close together, and I'm broke as a bitch since I can't fucking get it.
What gaming rig you rocking?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, a PS5.
Fucking A.
Yeah, no, I can't afford a gaming rig, that's of any respectable power. I have a laptop, but it's like the one I have two. One is the RAM is soldered in on the one, so I'm stuck at 4 gigs, and I need to upgrade the other one.
Which PS5? Because I'm rocking the digital one.
I got the disc.
Fucking A.
By the way, I did not have to pay for it. Shout out my boy Bryce Fellow for giving me to that on New Year's Eve.
Shout out, Bryce.
OG.
Although you should have given him a Series X because it's a superior console.
Oh, fuck off.
You were a good friend.
Fuck off.
Giving it to him.
That is funny because he does own both of them and he kept the Series.
He knows because he knew. He's like, you can have this shit. He's like, I played Spider-Man 2. You're good. I don't give a fuck anymore.
He did give me the PS.
Hey, Ragnarok is sick, you fucking asshole.
Yeah,
I haven't played
I'm sure he had a good time in Ragnarok, and then he gave the console to Sam because it's just not as good.
Ghost of Tsushima, motherfucker.
He didn't charge him. He gave him a $4 console.
He just
Gave it to him.
and that was after I had borrowed it for he let me borrow it for a year, like when Finals first came out, and we played it 4 times, and we both lost interest, and then I just had it and just been playing it
Played
for
the finals.
Yeah, we played the Finals.
That game's fun.
It was okay.
It's gotten,
okay.
It's gotten better. They've added a lot of shit to it.
I don't know.
I'm just pissy because Game Pass is really undefeated.
It's so good. It's exactly why it's superior.
Yeah, I hear good things about this Game Pass thing.
You just can access everything.
Here's my question.
You just whatever you want to play.
Can you play Grand Theft Auto 4 and Max Payne 3 on it? Because if the answer is no, then it's not worth it.
It's not on Game Pass, but
Well,
it's
then-
on the console, yes.
That sucks my wiener. Well, I know it's on the console, but Max Payne 3 specifically.
Yeah, okay, are you getting Max Payne 3 for free on PlayStation?
You're getting Max Payne 3. Yes.
We're not. Are we really?
That's on, if you play it for PlayStation Plus, that is on there for
I
free.
walked right into that one.
It was a monthly game because they take them off sometimes, but if you download them, they'll let you keep them.
I thought that was an Xbox exclusive.
No, Max Payne is on a play. I could be full of shit.
You're not the third one. You're thinking of the first one.
No,
Not the third one?
the third was that an Xbox? Because I could have sworn I've seen Max Payne 3 on PlayStation.
I am
Plus.
goddamn nearly. Well, it's on PC too because I have it on Steam as an aspirational buy for when I have a computer that can run it.
Always reaching, Sam.
Yeah, that and Grand Theft Auto 4 I both bought one day. I'm going to be able to play these fucking 10-plus-year-old games. Almost 20-year-old games at this fucking point. Well, a couple of them anyway. But yeah, fucking that would be sick if I found Max Payne 3 on PC. This is, by the way, compelling conversation, I must say.
I'm having a great time. I don't give a fuck about it. There's 7 people listening. I'll give a shit.
Oh, you know what?
Feel
That is right. Yeah, you can do it.
Bro, you think I give a shit what people think? I just want to talk to people I like.
I don't care either, but it's fun to make,
Yeah.
to draw attention to the fact that I'm just talking about video games as a 35-year-old man.
All right. Well, if you want to be like that, what books are you reading?
I'm not reading books. That's why I'm playing video games. Well, okay, that's half true. I made a half-hearted effort at starting to read Clockers again, even though I've read it twice. I don't know. You ever see that movie? It's a movie as well.
I'm thinking. I always get that because I've seen Rounders. I've never seen Clockers.
But Rounders, great fucking
Rounders
movie.
fucking tremendous.
Outside of Malkovich's horrendous Russian accent, but that's kind of well-trod territory. I don't think that's I'm pretty sure people have pointed that out before. Yeah, Clockers it's a Spike Lee movie. It's excuse me. It's basically about this fool. Mekhi Phifer plays this dude who runs crack for Delroy Lindo.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, if you know, He runs for Delroy Lindo, and he's got stomach problems because he's lactose intolerant, but refuses to quit drinking chocolate milk. I don't know. I guess there's a message in there.
I mean, hey, brother,
So tasty.
hey, brother, same.
Yeah, right. I think there's supposed to be some sort of message in there, but whatever. Anyway, it's pretty cool, and it's basically he gets caught up with the cops, and they're like, "Hey, we need you to fucking inform," and he's like, "No," but then anyway, it's a good book. And I highly recommend while we're talking books, and I'm sure I've done it before when we've been hanging out, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance is a very, very good book. It's kind of a philosophy-esque book. It's also, it's like semi-fiction.
Isn't that a father-son joint?
Yeah. It is. It very much is. It very much is a father-son type of book, and it goes over it. But the guy, it's from what I understand or what I can parse about it, it's semi-autobiographical about the dude. He was a professor at one point and kind of got too far down the rabbit hole of trying to figure out, I believe his mission was to define quality in a universal sense, which you can see how that could lead you to madness, I suppose. Because at that certain point stuff like that gets too big for your head. For me anyways, I'm hardly a collegiate professor.
You live in Denton.
I live near 2 universities though.
Well, that's twice as much.
So nothing you're saying is a lie, brother.
I think they put an associate's degree in your lease.
That would be damn, dude. Hell yeah. Then damn. What a fucking what a
All my
world.
time in high school.
What major did you pick? Sociology?
Yeah, what made
Me,
you do-
I was a marketing.
No, I'm being in the facetious world where they
right,
give you
free. Okay.
where they give you a free
Gender
associate's degree.
studies. No, I want that.
Yeah,
If
yeah, you
it's
gotta-
free. It might as well be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
too.
because if you just had a bullshit associate's degree, what would you pick?
Might as well get what you pay for.
Exactly. Engage in a hypothesis with me.
Imagine if you will. I would go.
I'm sorry.
I would go. Damn, that was really the best. Really the best answer, I think. Because I was gonna answer like business, like something serious, like because that's a good all around degree to get.
That's what I got.
Yes, right. That's what Mom always told me to get. Sorry, Mom. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you can get degrees on all kinds of wild shit nowadays. Can't you get, isn't there like ebonics classes and stuff? I sound like the oldest white dude. I heard they're teaching how to speak like blacks. Wow. What? Oh, God. But I mean, for real though, I really do remember that might be like an out thing. It might not be a thing anymore, but there was.
I know that there's like because like film classes in particular are bullshit. Like I took a Hitchcock class. Who the fuck needs a Hitchcock?
Yeah, like that. Well, I mean,
like
Wait, I'm sorry.
But
continue.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
It's your platform, brother.
I was really just curious about these ebonics classes that you're talking about. We don't have to stay on this subject too much longer, but I was curious: are there white students that take this class? And
You think
those are my two questions are, and the second one is, what is the final exam like?
Well, you know what the final exam is, pal. You know what the final exam is.
Sing.
Well, no. A couple of fellas got to go to Paris.
Oh no!
You know what I mean?
It's one song and one song only.
Yeah. A couple of fellas got to go to Paris.
Jesus.
And you got to do it in public, too. You got to be walking with headphones and got my fellas in Paris.
I like to think Jason Williams gives you the degree.
Jay dog. I dog.
Oh no!
White chocolate.
White fucking
It's
chocolate.
the old UNT president Neil. Did you ever see
Neil
that?
Smatrisk?
Did you ever see the picture of him with the do-rag on?
Who the
Did you ever
fuck?
see-
You never?
I don't know who that is.
He was a president of
the
UNT.
UNT president
Oh, okay.
for when I was school there.
Sounds like a lame.
There's a
Big
there's
fucking
a
lame.
picture
Big
of him out
fucking
there.
lame.
Sounds like
There's
a
a couple
true
pictures of
asshole.
him out there from like a event anyway that was going on outside the campus.
Oh, no.
He's wearing a do-rag.
My man had
It's
the
just
wave
very
cap
funny.
rocking.
It's
Oh,
very
okay.
funny. Look,
Got to get those 360 waves.
he's bald.
He's a bald man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's fair. Like, but plenty of bald fools wear fucking wave caps and do-rags, I guess.
Have you seen the picture? I'll show you later.
I've certainly never seen it. I'm picturing like shaved Kevin Nash almost.
Not even a little. He wishes
reason.
he was that cool. He looks like
damn.
he looks like Alton Brown. Do you know who that is?
This sounds familiar.
Food Network guy.
Damn, I bet you as soon as you showed him to me, I'm sure I would know. But
James-
I'll take your word for it. I believe he does look like that guy. Look it up, everybody at home.
He was on Good Eats, if you remember that show.
Vaguely. I'm not a big Food Network guy. I'm not a big. Oh, yo, my man is looking like Michael Ironsides right now. As fuck.
Very funny.
Yeah, bro.
I love Starship Troopers.
Me as well. He was also in a movie called The Omega Code. What y'all know about The Omega Code, bro?
Not a thing.
Don't know what
Little
you're talking about.
little religious flick called The Omega Code. And basically, I think it's some kind of, like, I remember being so angry when my dad was taking me to see. I was like, I'm not trying to see this stupid fucking Christian movie. And it actually turned out being kind of tight. I probably wouldn't think so now, but I was like, whoa, there's guns in this Christian movie? Oh my God, they're shooting at shit? It's pretty sick. And the dude who plays Basil in the Austin Powers movie, The Old Fool.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember the actor's name. He plays the Antichrist in this movie. Dude, it's fucking wild as shit. Basically, the Omega Code is like a means, I think, to beat the Antichrist that's like hidden within the scripture somewhere, like for the end times. I don't remember. I haven't seen it since I was like 10.
It sounds pretty fucking rad. I'm not.
It's pretty. And Michael Ironsides is like the right hand guy for the Antichrist. It's pretty wild. He was very scary to me as a young kid. Oh, Scanners also. Speaking of
Scanners is fucking tight, bro.
Scanners. Yeah, Scanners is pretty sick. I've only seen it once, so I kind of only vaguely remember what happens. Much like all the Cronenberg movies now that I think about it. I've only seen all of them like once, except for Crash. Yeah.
That's the one. I'm not judging, but like I
It
wasn't
wasn't
curious.
It wasn't me like deliberately being like, you know what, I'm going to watch Crash. I watched it the first time and then I was at I think me and Mike watched it together one time because he likes that one a lot. Anyways, like, yeah, I've only seen the one because I feel like they're not bad movies or anything, and they don't warrant rewatching. It just was kind of like all right, I need to watch this because I'm like supposed to see these Cronenberg movies kind of thing.
Is the Omega Code the best Christian movie you've ever seen? Is the Larry Boy Veggie Tales?
Oh, what?
Larry Boy. Dude, that movie goes hard.
I know a little something about.
The game went even harder. I played the shit out of that, but
My man had the Veggie Tales.
Larry Boy, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
That is.
Yeah, Mom took away GTA Vice City, so I had to play Larry Boy. But
What
shit
a
went pretty hard.
fucking downgrade, dude.
Yo, Rhodey, what's the silly song with Larry?
I don't even remember, dude. It's been a long time since I watched Veggie Tales.
You got a favorite silly song with Larry, motherfucker?
I know the.
I don't remember.
You like
to talk to tomatoes. If us, we're not
We're
not doing that bit.
Yeah, please, let's not.
I'm not doing that bit. I'm
I
sorry.
can't believe that you almost got me to fucking follow you along with that. That's crazy, dude. Don't drink, folks.
Charisma. 100.
Don't drink and hang out with people. Don't be around people in general.
You're not nearly as independent as you thought, motherfucker.
No, I'm not. I'm truly not. I'm just a fucking follower. Yeah, it's me, dude. I have so little independent thought. It's kind of staggering. But at the end of the day.
But actually, because you mentioned Criterion, and I've been looking at what's in the queue right now.
The queue. That's a good question. I haven't looked at it recently. I've already watched it, but I want to watch it again because I like it. I think I've talked to you about Hardcore with George C. Scott.
Oh, and it's in the 60s?
Paul Schrader joined. I think so. And it's got the boy Peter Boyle, young, who still looks like he's 100 years old, Peter Boyle. And I think, excuse me, I think Faye Dunaway is in it, but I can't swear to it.
Oh, I get that one mixed up with Joe.
Oh,
Joe's got Peter Boyle in it.
Yeah, no, they both have Peter Boyle in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, yeah, stupid. Yes, you just said that. Okay. Yeah, Hardcore's in there, lined up for the rewatch. I need to watch, not Rashomon, what's the other?
Seven Samurai?
No, Sanjuro.
Ooh.
Yeah, Sanjuro, that's the one. And High and Low is also an excellent Kurosawa movie if you haven't seen it. It's not like a samurai type of joint. It's more like a slow burn thriller type of joint. And there was one more that I was really excited to watch that I can't remember what it's called, so I'm not going to sit here and think about it. That's not hers.
No, we got time.
Oh, okay. Well,
no, because I asked because I only have 3 Criterions in physical copy. I got Do the Right Thing. I got
good one.
I got fucking Shot Corridor, which I've yet to watch. It's a movie from the 60s. I found it recycled and it looked interesting. I just have yet to watch it.
Right.
And Gimme Shelter. You ever seen that movie?
No, I haven't. My dad likes it though.
It's the Altamont documentary, and it's my second favorite documentary, probably behind Grizzly Man.
Grizzly Man's your favorite, huh?
Well, let's dive in.
Farner?
I don't understand Grizzly Man. Please break down the plot of Grizzly Man.
Kieran, can break it down, Kieran. Let him know.
Just because I find Grizzly Man super interesting because it's a very, very stupid liberal fucking hippie just going out into it's Alaska, right?
I thought it was Alberta. I don't know. Like,
yeah,
I thought like the wilds of Canada. I thought it was
fucking bear country.
North wilderness. Yeah.
It goes into bear country for like 13 seasons when it was quote unquote safe, like the safest when you're not going to get fucked.
When there's still grizzlies running around everywhere, dude.
And just
what's up, bro?
And just through sheer fucking idiocy or idiot luck because the bears didn't happen to be hungry around him for 13 fucking years. Okay. Him and his lady go out there in the specific off season where a bunch of people.
Quick sidebar, his lady, I have a feeling that she was what we would call now a beard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That dude was. If you listen to it, because like one of my favorite parts in the movie. Because it's funny, and I think it's a sweet moment. Werner puts a thing over it. I'm a little bit more sappy than the next guy.
Fair enough. But I'm sorry to interrupt you, Karen. Go ahead.
No, dude, go ahead. But he steals his hat like a fox does and takes it to the hole. And he's like, "You better not be taking my hat to the house. You better not be taking my hat to the cave,
fucking
motherfucker."
That is twice the size of that couch. Dude just snatches a hat out of his hand. He's gonna take it back to the den. I'm never gonna get it back.
Oh, motherfucker! Because he never swears ever in the movie.
Yeah. He almost never curses.
But he goes, "Oh, motherfucker!" He sounds like fucking. Yeah.
He sounds like the cattiest gay man that ever lived.
Okay. And I don't understand what this movie's about.
Well, all right. Well,
okay.
Go ahead, he had shot all this stuff on like a camcorder. He had documented the whole fucking thing.
Okay.
And he just happened to go out specifically with a bunch of fucking people who had been talking to about when he would go out there. Like, hey, don't go out there this time because you're probably going to get eaten. And just because he thought he was so in love, like, he had names for all the bears.
I know exactly what the fuck.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I know.
Yeah, you know, one of the most famous documentaries of all time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
Timothy Treadwell.
Rest in peace, to that man.
But my thing is, because he is a fucking idiot.
He truly is.
But, and Werner says he captures some of the most authentic nature footage like ever captured.
Yeah.
Because it's raw and he's able to get up close with them. And it's stupid and it's dangerous, but from a filmmaking perspective, it's fucking impressive.
Yeah, dude, like being that you get to watch it and not be in danger of being mauled is like, because at one point he's watching this bear and he can't be more than like 10 feet away from it, and it's scratching its back and the tree's going just like, this bear could destroy you with no, I mean, it's a Joe Rogan experience.
Yeah.
That's not why I like.
No, I know.
I like Don Edwards more than anything.
Donna,
because Coyotes plays at the end of the movie.
Oh, true. No one must ever see this film. No one must destroy this footage.
You must burn it.
You must burn it. No one must ever see this.
Oh, but that's my first one, just because I get a little sappy when they talk about nature and shit. But,
strong. That's not a bad one.
I like Gimme Shelter because it proves my theory that hippies fucking suck. Because it's
all right, yeah.
Just because it's a case study in just arrogance. And the what's the word I'm looking for? Hypocrisy and like the free love movement of the 60s.
Sure.
Because Altamont was a free concert. They were trying to rival Woodstock on the West Coast.
Right.
And so the Rolling Stones were headlining. It was them, Jefferson Airplane, and I can't remember the other person, but they started setting up, like opening like the morning of at 3 a.m. And by like 2 p.m. and the concert didn't start until like midday, there were like 300,000 people just unattended, taking fucking acid and just fucking with each other. And there's one specific scene where
that's crazy.
It's in the beginning of the movie, and it's very like evident of what the whole thing's going to turn into, because one of the like hippie chicks walks up to one of the crew and is explaining that he has a bad acid trip, and he's like, "Listen, man, if one person has a bad trip and makes it somebody else's problem, then everybody's going to have a bad trip, and it's going to spread and spread and spread." And that's what fucking happens. And then the Hell's Angels show up.
Mamma mia. Trouble's brewing.
And a dude gets killed, and George Lucas was a camera on it.
Recording the murder.
He was a camera.
Someone getting.
That's where he got the idea for episode 1.
He's like, I can put murder in space.
Misa Hell Angels.
Oh no!
The Popos is here! Y'all better run, man! These white cops are crazy!
And we're back.
All right. All right. So I was Hunter S. Thompson. Anyway, like I was saying, he's want to, as regarding the Hells Angels thing, like he's want to exaggerate, but I feel like that's one of the things that would kind of like do a disservice to the work if he just outright lied about them doing domestic abuse and just having like these fuck parties and everything. Also, they were hanging out with like, what's the dude? Ken Kesey, the dude who wrote One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Which one of the best movies ever made, since we've been talking a lot about movies. That's one of the greatest movies ever.
Dude, I could talk movie ball all fucking day.
Right. No, I feel you. That's one of the few movies that will consistently make me weep.
Dude,
like
the ending?
Yeah, the end makes me very happy. It makes me sad kind of for the guys that are stuck in there, but it makes me so happy that they're all so happy that one of them is getting out, especially Christopher Lloyd, that he's so fucking stoked because he knows he's never getting out. And he knows I probably shouldn't be let out in his heart of hearts. He knows he's just not ever going to be compatible with society.
And it sucks because Back to the Future is genuinely my favorite movie. But
That's so crazy.
The first one?
Yeah, it's my favorite movie.
The second one's better.
Well, no, I love the second one has the best production design of all time.
That one's awesome. I love that movie.
And Doc Brown's a seminal character, but I feel like Christopher Lloyd had way more fucking chops than that.
I mean, yeah. Oh, well, yeah, for sure. I mean, I can't think of a ton of shit.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Outside.
That movie goes hard.
Are you just going to mention that and not mention the G. Bobby Hoskins, bro?
Bro.
The triple OG, Long Good Friday, bro.
Mario, Jumpman Mario.
Jumpman Bob is up to something?
No.
Huh?
I'm gonna mention Christopher Lloyd in that movie because that's the person that I know from it.
You don't know who Bob Hoskins is?
I don't know the record.
Shmee from Hook?
Yeah, it's me. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Shmee is me. Yeah.
He does a fucking voice, too, doesn't he? He's Santa in fucking Elf.
Is he really?
Yeah, that's Bob Hoskins.
Yes.
That's one of the last things.
I'll be a son of a bitch.
That's one of the last things he ever did.
Damn, that fool fucking ruled, man. Have you seen
No,
Long Good?
I'm an idiot. That's Ed Asner. That's Ed fucking Asner.
Now I feel like a jackass for nodding my head when you had your
That's
moment.
I was like, yeah, open forever, so I couldn't dispute or confirm it.
It's Ed Asner because I don't know why, because I think Up.
Okay.
Like the Disney movie or the Pixar movie?
Well, because Ed Asner's in that one. I think old actors.
Yo, how about, and speaking of Up, dude, and again, unoriginal point incoming, how about the fucking first 10 or 15 minutes of that? What the fuck are y'all trying to do?
You make me cry.
Yeah, it just made me sad instantly. Like, and doing like all the like, and it's so paint by numbers like shit that's going to guaranteed make any human being with even the trace of a conscience sad. But it works every time. I gotta give my call, man. Fuck.
And it's not even exclusive to it's a fucking, not recently because there's only so much you can do, but Pixar had lock on that shit for a while. The Toy Story flicks, fucking Inside Out, used to be like a baby.
Yeah. Inside Out, not so much to me for some reason. I don't know why.
It's maybe because I relate to a teenage girl more. I'm kidding.
A word?
No,
You heard it here first, folks.
Word?
I also like ice hockey.
All right. Well, I mean, hell yeah. Fair enough. I don't. It's funny. There's been a lot of ice hockey talk here lately. Fucking hanging out with Dustin Nash will do that to you.
I don't know anything about ice.
I don't know shit about the game, but
cool.
It seems cool. I think I would enjoy it if I were to watch it there at the place. Not like baseball. I almost said much like baseball. I don't like baseball.
You're also guaranteed Pantera at that at a hockey game.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Dime and Vinny were massive fucking Stars fans.
That's one of the craziest fucking shows they ever did. Was at the arena. Fools were like throwing flaming toilet paper and shit, and the shit was packed out. Boys were rocking the glass and everything. Man, shit was crazy. I wasn't there, obviously.
Yeah,
but I've seen the footage of it.
But the whole song, if you want to look it up, it's called Puck Yeah. And
that's right.
It's like a minute and a half, and it's not a real Pantera. It's like the SpongeBob song they did.
Okay.
Which Pantera did SpongeBob? Fuck yeah.
I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid.
Oh, God, let's dive into that.
Technically, I'm still not allowed to. I never really got permission. Well, I just got too old to where it didn't fucking matter. But yeah, growing up, I wasn't allowed. There was a lot of shit that I wasn't allowed to watch. But SpongeBob was like number one, like on
still not allowed
the ban list. Like The Simpsons and Family Guy. Like, don't even fucking ask about that shit. But yes.
Oh yeah, that was out of the question when I was a kid. Was The Simpsons and Beavis and Butthead.
I got into Jimmy Neutron, and then that was taken away. Fairly Odd Parents.
What?
Said stupid and disrespected his parents.
You will not have dreams and wishes.
Yeah, hell no. There ain't
absolutely
no fairy saving you, son. Get on that fucking tractor.
Yeah, exactly.
No, dude.
Hey, you better wish. You better wish a real differential on that fucking tractor, son, is what you better wish.
Let's get the fucking putting that PTO shaft on there.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too
bad.
I wasn't allowed to watch Fairly Odd Parents either because I called my dad stupid because of it one time.
That is so fucking crazy.
It's on the same line as the SpongeBob thing. I wasn't allowed to say fart growing up.
Oh no!
Like that's like stupid. Shut up! Don't even fucking think.
Oh yeah, that was out of the question. Talking to parents. Yeah. Fart is
crazy. I love her, but that was.
Angie was saying no farts in this house, bro.
Dude, they had Riley saying Zart for a while because it was like not fart.
Well, Riley's so sweet. I would think she still says Zart to this day.
She probably does and giggles about it, but it's not
certain
like
company. Like if she's around the right people, so I don't want to think I'm rude.
Yeah, I know for sure. Tooted.
Yeah, I booted. For real though.
Poot was
that was a big one with my dad. My dad would alternate whether or not like we could say fart or not. But yeah, on the same shit, like we couldn't like telling my parents to shut up was like unthinkable.
Telling my sibling to shut up, that was
sure. I don't give a fuck. Shut up.
No, I wasn't allowed to do that. No,
I would do it when Dad was around.
Riley, there's some snitches. They kind of were. Riley told on me one time for telling on her, or for being about to tell on her. She was like, "Yeah, you said no tattling, and Rhodey's about to come tell." Look,
damn, dude, she hit the Uno reverse on you so hard, bro.
It's playing 4D.
She said, "Check this out. Watch how I get this loophole on your stupid ass. You think you're so smart, big brother? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking fix your wagon." You fucking asshole.
That's probably exactly what you.
Yeah, that's how young Riley was thinking.
Yeah, sure.
You fucking stupid bastard. I got your number now. Fucking hell, dude. Growing up, it sucks being old, but I'm glad I'm not in school anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, that's fair. No.
You know, I hated school, me, myself. I don't know about it. School was like the worst shit in the world. It was just like, try out the jokes with the boys and see if I can get laughs. And that's about, maybe smoke some weed.
Hey, this is a family show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We don't do that around here.
There's a 5-second delay. That's gonna be cut out.
Yeah, intermission.
It'll make hey, fuck off.
That's right. It's your job.
Kidding.
Yeah. Oh, dude, don't ever outshine the master roadie. Someone doesn't know the
Sorry, the rules.
48 laws of power or whatever the fuck it is.
What's not going to happen is I'm not going to let you two ne'er-do-wells gang up on me in my own fucking home.
Well, okay.
Sir. Fair enough.
I wouldn't dream of.
I wouldn't
dream of doing.
It's a comfy ass couch.
This truly is a very comfortable couch. I must say,
dude, that's a gnat magnet right there.
Well, there ain't.
Oh, sick. All right.
You call women naps? Is that what
no nap?
Refer to them as?
Nap.
Oh, nap.
Take a lot of naps on.
I thought you said gnat as in like the little flies.
And I was all at once annoyed and amused that he had to sit on the gnat magnet couch. It's sick, man. Very cool.
Yeah, that's what I did to you.
The ultimate prank.
No, it's a great place to take naps.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, if I was of the nap taking disposition, I could see that.
I mean, like, how would a couch even get infested with gnats? Like,
you have to be a dirty son of a bitch.
And fruit and
that's how.
I got my apples I saved for later.
Dropping grapes into your own mouth and not picking them up when you miss, like a true garbage person.
All over your...
Like the worst white trash version, like thinking what decadence is. Yeah. I'm going to drop grapes in my own mouth.
No, they're paying somebody. When they went to the truck stop at 2 a.m. Oh, like, hey, will you drizzle some grapes?
That image is actually way funnier than it really should be. Someone just dropping grapes in their own mouth from the side. That's so stupid.
They use their left hand, so it doesn't feel like it's from them.
It's stranger.
Yeah, it's a stranger, exactly.
Dropping grapes. Oh, wow. It was really... Oh, really, there's no reason that should be so funny, but it's getting me pretty good, I gotta say. Oh, fuck, dude. What was the thing? What was the skit we were talking about the other day, Rody?
Which one?
I think we might already told Kieran about this one, actually. The Claire's one.
Oh.
The guy that gets a grill at Claire's, did we tell you about that already?
You did, but I want to hear it again.
Oh, okay. All right. That mean the guy goes to get a grill at Claire's?
Yeah. It's pretty like, yeah.
Hilarity ensues.
The guy wants to get a grill, yeah.
Imagine like Gucci Mane going to Claire's at like Golden Triangle and be like, I'm trying to get a grill in a bit.
Not understanding where.
Trying to ice down this hole.
Who's a robbed the jewelry
blink?
Who robbed a jewelry store? Tell him buy me. Is that Paul Wall?
Who robbed? That was Nelly featuring Paul Wall, Gip. Shit. But I'll just be so embarrassing because it's two guys from Mobb Deep. Not Mobb Deep. Fuck. God damn. Goody Mob. There we go. The guys who Goody Mob, Gip, and the other, I can't remember the other guy's name. But anyways, and also Paul Wall, and I think I said it. Anyways, it's a Nelly collaboration joint. He says rob the jewelry store until they made me a grill. That was a long answer to a very easy question.
No, I like the ride, man.
But yeah, that was a seminal song in my youth. That was
you fuck with Yin Yang Twins
in kind of an ironic way, I guess. So yeah, I think the Whisper song is very funny because it's fun to it has many things that are rap that's fun to make parodies of. I got a small ass dick. Wait till you see you can never see my dick. It's too tight. Just for example, folks, I got corny ideas.
If you will.
Yeah, do your own thing, but that's a little template for you there, the folks at home.
Did I tell you about the Alabama Street Racers?
No. Oh, dude, yes, Alabama Street Race. This is a good one. This I like this one.
It's all about fucking family.
Yeah, dude. Alabama Street Race.
So like doing like a sketch comedy, like a skit kind of thing, but it's shot like a reality TV show, like Duck Dynasty kind of thing. You keep saying fucking family.
I don't have time for dates, man. It's all about fucking family.
It's all about fucking family.
It's all about racing and fucking family.
So this here is my nephew and son, and I love him a lot.
And I love him a lot. And I fucking love this guy, man. I tell you what, don't know where I'd be without him.
Anyway, that's
just it's just very fleshed out.
Fucking family is the punchline.
That's the slug line there. It's all about fucking family.
I mean, it sounds like the next Who's On First to me.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah. Hold on, Rody.
I don't even know.
I was going to say, I asked you about Who's On First the other day.
I don't even know what that is. Yeah. I'm a yes man at heart, honestly.
Oh, God. And you've been outed.
Damn it.
Yeah. Nah, that's right. The sniper has failed you once again.
Thanks, Sam.
Yes.
Well, I completely blanked on this the other day. Rhodey, what's your movie?
My movie?
Yeah, on Tubi.
Moonfly.
Oh, no. Do it for the gram.
Fuck yeah, do it for
Do
the
it
gram.
for the gram,
I
baby.
blanked on that and I wanted to plug it the other day.
Snoop Robinson joint.
It's,
Did you sign an NDA?
I didn't sign it in. I might have.
That would be hilarious.
I don't remember, honestly, what I signed.
That would be so funny to have signed an NDA for that fucking movie. Don't tell anybody about the intricacies of our production.
It's
No one must know.
It's a movie. It's pretty crazy. You get to see me die. I get murdered.
But kind of sort of you see him die.
Hey, yo, spoilers.
I get drugged. I throw up on a bitch.
He does throw up on a bitch and judiciously pukes on a bitch.
It was so saltine crackers crushed up and Hawaiian punch, and it was a salty, like sloppy.
Oh,
but
boy.
still sweet with the Hawaiian punch. You know, what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it
that's
was
disgusting.
bad. It was bad.
That makes
it
me
was
want
really
to do that.
It made me want to, vomit.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
maybe Snoop is onto
I
something.
had to hold it in my mouth for a minute. Yeah, he was trying to really.
That's why the NDA is like no one can know. No one can know my secret recipe. God damn it, Roy.
Sorry,
You fucking
sorry, Snoop.
yo! I don't know if we've shared this part about old Snoop with you, Kieran, but this fool, like not long after I met Rhodey, he showed me a post that old Snoop made on Instagram. He ordered one of them like Hollywood stars for himself, and he misspelled his own name.
They misspelled it on the flag, yeah. But he posted it on Instagram, which was funny.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Is like whether it was his fault or their fault. My man posted a misspelled plaque, and someone was like, "Are you gonna get the name?" He's like, "Yeah, they're gonna
I
fix it."
just noticed that.
Yeah, it's just noticed.
Oh, no.
Which, I mean, if that doesn't tell you just about everything you need to know about this guy as a filmmaker, I would think.
Well,
I have nothing but respect in the sense of, like, I really appreciate him giving me a chance.
Me too. Thanks for giving,
I mean, it's
and
like-
thanks for letting me laugh at that movie, brother. That was pretty sick. That was a fun time.
can we get a log line real quick? Just because I don't know. I need to remind myself what it's about.
The
Brody?
movie?
Yeah.
So a college professor who's running for city council, she gets blackmailed by this group of students called The Truth. They're a group of students who are posting on social media
Right.
about they like expose people for shit, I guess. And so
What does she get exposed for, Rhodey?
so they get a hold of her phone, and there's a video from 15 years prior where she's having sex with like 5 dudes at once.
No, it's like, it specifically said it's like a basketball team.
literally, yeah.
It specifically
And
mentioned that it's a basketball
like,
team.
there's like the audio of it. You hear it. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
like,
yeah, you fucking
use all 3 of my holes.
Yeah, no, she's playing the
crazy
wildest shit in the
Yeah,
world.
no, it's nuts.
Keep in mind, she did this well before she was ever a teacher. Like she was a kid, like a 21-year-old, 22-year-old
Freaking
kid.
party, apparently,
A
according to the movie.
Freaknik party. Yes, yeah.
Freaknik part.
So
That's what they said.
I love it. I love
she
it.
gets exposed, and she flees and apparently and like goes into hiding apparently because she does, and then she just snaps and decides she's gonna kill everybody, all these kids that did this to her. My favorite part of this movie, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
My biggest grievance with the film personally is the character that I play. His name was Aziz Gupta. And
Yeah, dude. I love this so much.
I'm not a Southeastern Asian man, you know what I mean?
No, you're not.
No.
It just doesn't fit with my complexion and overall look. And I mentioned this to the director a couple times. Nothing was ever changed. And I eventually just had to go to my castmates and was like, you'll just call me Z. And you'll just like not mention. And it's only one time in the movie that you actually hear my full name when they're listing off the list of victims. But because it's never said anywhere else, like you have no idea. This is just like a random character.
Did she murder a Southeastern Asian man off screen at some point? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I was confused at first, and Rhodey had to be like, no, yeah, that was me. I was like, that's my character. Oh, okay.
Stone, Brandon Almond.
That's crazy.
Aziz Gupta. Like she's like listing off the victims, and everyone else like the names fit or whatever. And yeah,
And
no idea.
it gets way better because she kills, I think, 3, maybe 3 people within, a relatively short span. And it is the same method of killing, or MO, I guess you'd call it. And the feds immediately get involved after body number 3. Like, there's 2 feds who are possibly the worst actors in the entire fucking movie, and that is saying something. Oh, that is they are of the premier division, as the English would say. Fucking the dude Evans, who plays there's a white male. Like, looks like he tried to be a wrestler at one point and just washed out in camp. Like, he couldn't take the back bumps well, and or couldn't cut a promo, or both, one of the two. I would think it's probably the latter, given his acting chops. And and there's she's Asian, right? The lady?
The lady is.
But she has her last name's like Espinoza or some shit like that. It doesn't match. She's clearly not Hispanic at all. She might be, but she's visibly more Asian.
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
I was in it.
She might just like be Filipino on her mom's side or something.
It's entirely possible.
I suppose, and she could be married to. I'm sure I understand. There's all manners of reasons why her last name, but you could have just picked a last name that just made sense and not made me ask all these questions. You could have also done that.
There's a lot of questions that.
Yeah, and the feds get involved. There's a scene, and I encourage everyone to watch this movie. Because my boy Rhodey's in it.
Me too.
And because it's very funny.
Yes, it's a wonderful time on TV.
It's very funny when the scene where they get the freeze frame of the Jim killing, and Evans is staring at a still frame unblinkingly for, I'm not shitting you, 15 seconds at least. Not saying anything. Just, there's no words are being said. She's not talking. He's not talking. What Rhodey's doing right now for the folks at home. Yeah. Tell the folks at home what it's about. But it's a
video feed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been looking at that camera like it. I forgot. I didn't think it.
Like on The Office.
Yeah, like. Fuck Jim on The Office. Fucking CIA.
Good show.
CIA. No, The Office sucks. No, The Office rules. I love The Office.
Started off with The Office sucks. You get him.
I didn't mean to say that.
Lane, Sam.
Jim sucks. John Krasinski, the guy, sucks.
Oh, I like him a lot. No, really?
Oh, fuck that guy.
Why?
Because he's a fucking bootlicker. That's why. What are you talking about? Did you not hear when he did fucking, what was it? Jack Ryan, right? Jack Reacher?
Yeah, that's fucking propaganda.
And he
motherfucker.
and Zero Dark 30. I think it's in Zero Dark 30.
No, he's in a fucking the Benghazi movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
13 hours.
Thank you, 13 hours.
That's a Michael Bay joint.
Right. Well, I mean, they're both like, isn't it cool how we fucking did this to people? Isn't it cool isn't it badass how these operators do things? Which, on one hand, of course, it is. Like,
cool.
it is kind of cool.
I like.
But by the way, if you want to see that, watch Black Hawk Down. It's better than all 3 of those movies put together by every stretch of the imagination, in my opinion, anyways. So.
I don't understand why you hate.
It was Ridley Scott's a real filmmaker.
Because he sucks the dick of the feds. That's why these guys are they're so great. They have such. I can't remember what he said, but he was sucking the dick of the CIA and the FBI really hard, and I'm not down with it.
I didn't say I was done with that. I'm
not saying you are.
I like Jim in The Office, though.
I'm not saying he's a bad actor. I wouldn't go as far as to say that. And lots of guys I don't think are cool. Like, I think, what's his name from Mad Men?
John Hamm.
John Hamm. He probably is like an insufferable cunt, but he's a good actor. You know what I mean?
He ripped a guy's balls off with a hammer.
In real life?
You didn't hear about that?
No, I did not.
No, you have great vibes because he was a big fraternity guy. Fuck no shit. Yeah, he took and a hazing thing. He took the back.
Oh, when he was a younger man.
Claw, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He took a claw hammer to someone's scrotum.
And apparently, I don't know if he ripped it off, but like that was an initiation thing.
Is that hazing? I'm just gonna castrate you.
Yeah, I'm gonna maul your testicles. What the?
A little genital mutilation. Welcome to
Listen,
the middle.
if you want to be a salesman, that's what you have to do. You got to be a real cocksucker, all right? Which means you have to suck my dick. You got to suck my dick. It's Coca-Cola.
Castrate you with a claw hammer. Good luck.
I've literally never watched an episode of Mad Men in my fucking life. I just know what he sounds like to a certain degree.
Smoke Lucky Strikes.
Sure. Again, I know there's a closeted gay man, I think, in that show at some point.
I've never seen the show. Someone hangs themselves and.
That guy. That's the guy, I think. And there's a dude who like ate somebody. And no, I think the conceit, I might be getting this completely wrong. And I almost said spoiler alert. This fucking show's old. If you haven't watched it, go fuck yourself. I think the conceit for John Hamm's character is like, his name isn't really Don Draper. He was in like Nam, but he ate he was in Korea, I'm sorry. And he ate some dude he was in the trenches with and took his identity or some shit. One of the guys in that show, there's like the backstory is that about them. I don't remember who it is.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds kind of neat.
It is cool, but I'm not going to watch the show.
Very neat.
Yeah,
It sounds neato.
that's what my grandpa would say. Cool beans.
No, I'm a Simpsons kid. It's a potato.
No, yeah. I got you. Fair enough. I wish I could have been a Simpsons kid, though, even though we're going back. We were talking about.
I wish I could have been a SpongeBob kid.
That's so crazy to be.
That's the weird thing is because fucking we talked about shows we weren't allowed to watch. My dad wouldn't let me watch Fairly Odd Parents. Me and him watched The Simpsons and King of the Hill most fucking Sundays.
I mean, way better shows, but like that's crazy that those were allowed and the other one wasn't.
Well, just because like my
so far.
Well, because I think
Fitted man.
I think it boiled down to my dad didn't care for Fairly Odd Parents as a show as an enjoyer, and he liked The Simpsons and King of the Hill.
Fair. I mean, I can't be mad at him for that. They're both, and I think King of the Hill.
And those are some of my fondest memories with my dad.
Yeah, I really wish my parents would have. My mom watched Arrested Development with me when it was on TV. Like that was one of the first shows we really started to watch. I watched Friends with her when I was young, but I didn't get any of the fucking jokes. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, this Joey guy's kind of stupid.
You just laugh when everyone else laughs.
Yeah, exactly. But if my mom thought it was funny, I was like, yeah, I guess that's a funny joke. And then I was like, my mom has kind of a dumb sense of humor. But then she showed me The Jerk, and I was like, okay, mom is redeemed in my eyes for many years.
Profit deal.
Because she was like, we were both like, I mean, we've talked about The Jerk a gazillion fucking time. Almost every time we hang out, we talk about The Jerk. But you've seen The Jerk.
Yes.
Okay.
No, fuck yeah.
One of the greatest. That's a good judge, fellas in the world who are looking for a lady. If you're a fan of The Jerk and she's not fucking with The Jerk.
If she's not already watched it or willing to watch it, that's the problem.
Already watched it is whatever. I mean,
already watched it's awesome.
It's an old movie.
No, already watched it's cool. Not willing to watch it is
that's what I'm saying. That's the problem. Exactly.
The Jerk and Bad News Bears are those two like old movies because I fucking love the original Bad News.
I've only seen Bad News Bears like once when I was very young.
The Sandlot to the Bad News Bears. I love the Bad News Bears. Maybe it's a different movie. I know it's two different.
Yeah, they're totally different movies.
Sandlot's a heartful family film.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Bad News Bears is like
as far as baseball movies,
rough around the edges guy makes good kind of thing.
The Natural. If you ever seen that,
that's my dad's favorite movie.
I watched that with my dad.
That's very good.
It's very good.
It's not the best baseball movie I wouldn't say, but it's very, very, very good.
There was a baseball movie from my childhood that I don't barely remember. It had a
Field of Dreams.
It had a talking bat and a talking ball.
That's everyone's hero.
Damn right it is.
What the fuck is that?
It's Babe Ruth's bat.
It's Babe Ruth.
I've never even heard of it.
It was a 2002 joint, and it was like in the same vein as like Hoodwinked. You ever heard of that?
Yeah,
I've heard of it.
That movie's animation is crazy. If you go back and watch it now, like it's not aged well at all. But that movie's awesome. I love that movie. It makes me laugh. But the animation is dog shit. It's a scary movie, really. When you watch
it's nightmare inducing.
Is it like Ralph Bakshi? Do you know who Ralph Bakshi is? Who did the animated Hobbit? If you ever saw the OG animated Hobbit from way back in the day.
I saw the first Hobbit movie in theaters. It was bad.
This is janky 3D animation. Like think shittier Bug's Life.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's
team
bad.
across the world that like they outsource the animation for Hoodwinked. I don't know if you knew that. Like,
I've never seen it.
Why it is the way that it is, but it was the story is the only thing that really carries that. You know what I mean? And the voice acting, I guess they got.
Patrick Warburton is
great.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah, no, dude, you can't stop. Delayed. That's my Patrick Warburton. That's my very good. I didn't squint my eyes. That was a problem. Elaine. There we go. Now it's better. Much better. Elaine. Massive improvement.
I don't know what y'all's opinion is on Ted. I watched when I was a teenager first smoking weed, so I got a kick out of it.
Wahlberg movie, Ted, you mean?
It's just live action Family Guy.
Ted 2.
Ted 2, because again, I was a teenager smoking weed, so I fucking loved it.
Ted 2 is one of the hardest I've laughed ever.
Fucking
the sperm bank scene is
hashtag Ger Mondays.
It's here's what I don't like, but I don't like about comedies of like the past 10 years, I would say probably, like it's okay to like have a message, but like if I watch a comedy like that, I don't want all this heartfelt bullshit inside of it. You know what I mean? Just give me laughs. Like the last one that got away with that to me was like 40-Year-Old Virgin. Maybe. Or Pineapple Express, I guess, because Pineapple Express kind of had some of that in there, and it was very, very funny. It's still hilarious. It gets away with it.
I say I seen it to this day.
What's the best Seth Rogen film?
You mean Seth Rogen or like Judd Apatow?
I'm saying super bad, so whatever that.
So that's Judd Apatow like the universe. But
yeah.
Which Superbad's a Nick Stoller movie.
Well, I don't know.
It's written by
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg wrote that when they were in high school.
Oh, okay.
And Nick Stoller was because Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg fucking directed that movie, but Nick Stoller was the studio name on it because I think his main big movie it was a fucking Not Almost Famous, that's Cameron Crowe, but he did something like studio friendly, and that's the way they got it made.
Oh, okay.
Judd Apatow produced it.
Oh, I forgot about. Yeah, he did. He was. I forgot about that. Okay.
Everything you associate with Judd Apatow is probably produced because his director is 40-Year-Old Virgin, Knocked Up, and then I think he did Funny People after Knocked Up.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And then
right.
Trainwreck, This Is 40, King of Staten Island, and
He
then
did Pineapple Express, no?
No, that is David Gordon-Green.
Oh shit! So's the fuck I know.
Yeah, that's the Eastbound and Down guy.
Yeah, it is. You're fucking sure as shit right. Okay.
You watched all of Eastbound and Down?
I'm on the first season.
Oh, brother.
Oh.
It's so good.
Who the fuck are you?
Make that your
So good, dude. It's one of the best shows of all time. It's definitely the best Danny McBride show, I think.
Righteous Gemstones is awesome, but
Righteous Gemstones is great.
It can't beat Eastbound and Down.
Yeah, it's yeah, dude. Kenny Powers is such a great fucking character. He's such a piece of shit, but you have to love him, dude. He's such an asshole.
I fuck with Vice Principals.
That show's good too. No, for real.
It's good.
It clearly got canceled, but like
It's Walton Goggins and Danny McBride. Those
Yeah,
are awesome
right.
people. I love them both.
Yeah, they both
being a
rule.
cunt. What'd you say to me? What's up?
How do you know nobody was playing basketball if you weren't there?
Fell as Robert Goulet.
True.
One day.
You don't know that reference.
No, I said true because I agree.
Okay, right on.
Are you talking about Will Ferrell, Robert Goulet?
Yeah, you know another.
Don't say it.
Handle it. I almost did. I'm so glad you said that.
I mean,
I didn't realize we were recording already. I would have not even considered saying it if I'd have saw it. You see the button was on. I was about to full blast that motherfucker too, man. It's a very funny skit, everybody.
Close call.
hey, I mean, if it's good enough for NBC, I guess.
Yeah.
Kieran did the anime.
Cole needs to keep his job, please.
Respect. So the Kanye song.
Yeah, that's how we got onto it.
Yes,
that's why we got shut down, is because we were about to start Kanye.
Yeah, dude. They don't want to hear it, dude. Julian Grange, whatever that fucking Lucian Grange, whatever that guy's name is, at Kanye's. You know, the Kanye's always referencing this fool Lucian Grange.
Oh, I have no idea.
I think he's some sort of like record executive or fashion guy.
Isn't he the Drake guy?
I don't fucking know.
Because I think that's I don't know, but if you listen to, because let's talk about the Cousin song first. Let's start there. Have you heard the Cousin song?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's the one about he was sucking his dick, right?
He was sucking his cousin's dick.
Yeah. I heard that one. Yeah.
Classic.
Which
Catchy tune.
Which this shit. And
Sound of the summer, really.
I heard it, and
It's a dick suck summer guy.
Gay boy summer.
call your cousin.
Call your cousin, baby. So this is the first song, the dick sucking song.
It's about giving his cousin head.
Yes, it is.
And
Definitively.
And the thing was, the beat, not the worst.
No, I mean, it's Kanye, though. I mean, if there's one thing he can be counted on for, it's good beats and production.
Quite catchy.
Like,
Well, and that brings us to our next point. It's a song called HH. Can you guess what HH stands for?
Yeah.
Howard Hughes.
Kind of. Close.
It's similar. He
Both
probably,
H words.
he probably would have been a fan of it. It stands.
Hold on. Heavy Hebrews.
It doesn't stand for H.H. Holmes. I'll tell you that much.
I didn't think it did.
Think lightning bolts.
Just for the audience, real quick, Kieran wants y'all to know that he knows who H.H. Holmes is. Just so everybody knows.
Classic.
Go ahead. What does the H.H. stand for, Kieran?
No, once you keep guessing. Since you want to sit over there, start playing people.
Hey, now you're
you,
now
motherfucker.
you're in the hot seat.
Is it Hugh Hefner?
It is.
No, it's Heil Hitler.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
It is.
That's
The only two words you need to break the Enigma code.
Is that what it took?
I think so. Isn't that how the movie goes?
I've never seen
The
I don't know.
Enigma code with the Alan Turing movie.
It's been a long time.
I think that's what he figures out is like the only German you need to know to break it is Heil Hitler. At like when they finally. Anyways,
But the thing is, the entire hook is Heil Hitler. Ba, da, da.
They don't understand the things I said on Twitter.
now I want everyone to make a note. I was stopped from saying a parodied N-word.
That's a good point.
We are
dropped the HH 3 or 4 times.
We are outwardly hailing the Fuhrer at this moment, even though in context, the context is very important.
Kanye.
Well,
Kanye.
well, here's the thing. Let me rephrase. Will Ferrell never made Graduation.
No, he didn't.
Will Ferrell?
Because neither did Robert Goulet.
In the skit that I was about to do, Will Ferrell says it's like a hard ass N word. Singing the thong song on SNL.
Okay.
But you know, another putting hand on it.
And they put that shit on his best of DVD.
Yeah, it's so funny. They should have because it's fucking hilarious.
It's like you're Boondocks guy, right? You ever watch that?
Yeah, sure.
It's like the Fred Willard thing.
The who?
Fred Willard.
Oh, okay. Yes. It's been a long time since I've watched that. So, yeah. I vaguely know what you're talking about.
My favorite Boondocks thing is the Chris Hansen thing, though. I'm coming for that booty.
I'm coming for that booty, Chris. We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
You have a seat.
What's crazy about that fool is like he has like a YouTube channel now, and he's like an avowed sexual predator.
Who?
The Fleece Johnson, the booty warrior guy. Like that's a real dude from the cartoon. That's a real guy. Yeah, that's his name.
I thought you were talking about Chris Hansen. I was like, I know he has a YouTube channel.
I know he has a YouTube channel. I did not know he was a predator.
It would be
turned heel.
I'm gonna use the
Sir, it's the
My God, King. It was me the whole time, Austin. Even my family bought it.
a minor.
My immediately family bought it. No, he doesn't even talk. It was me the whole. I can't. I've got it, but I'm not going to do it.
I got to use the phrase. Why don't you take a seat right over there?
Take somewhere over there. It was me the whole time.
It was me all along.
It was me. There. That's what it is. There it is. Yeah. Oh, that's. He catches him with the kid. What the hell are you doing over there?
Stone Cold Steve Austin who catches him.
Let's take a seat over there. What?
16 years old. What?
15
years old.
What?
14 years
I don't care if she's 17. What? Get a hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the Stone Cold Steve Austin to catch a predator, dude. Now we're on to something. we see, we're on to this. See, Vince was a genius, and no one can deny that, but he thinks of that.
Fine.
And listen, hold on.
No. Well, okay.
This wise?
Okay, well, he was an evil genius. I'll give him that.
No, yeah, I'm not saying he's a good guy. I never said that.
He's a genius in the same way Edison was a genius.
Much in the way Ray Kroc was a genius. Horrible person, did McDonald Brothers filthy, but he embraced the super reptilian brain American dream of the zero-sum game of if you're getting money, I'm not. I need all of it. And that's respectable in some ways.
I just, and I understand what you're saying. I just have such a personal disdain, not because of even obviously what he did, but he ruined pro wrestling. And there was nothing we could fucking do about it.
Ruined it?
Well, just because when WCW went out of business, that was their main competitor. That's where fucking... Sure. That's where fucking you ever heard of Ric Flair?
Yeah. Woo!
That's who made Ric Flair. He did a stint in the WWF in '92, but that's who fucking made.
Yeah,
Ric Flair.
for sure, dude.
Turner assist Ric Flair.
Turner Broadcasting.
Well, it might be more true to life.
Dude, the thing with
I was going to say it's just Ric Flair.
He just like says slurs and then has to say woo after every.
No, you're thinking of Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's a racist one.
Ric Flair. Damn it! I want to do that bit so bad, but I can't. I want to do that so bad. From the wrong side of the tracks, dude. That's the best I can do without using the words that you would actually.
He tried it all.
Hogan, we coming for you.
Old Booker T. That's such a great. And him doing this, wringing his hands, trying to look like he's cool, but he's like, oh fuck.
Oh, he just.
Sherry looks at him like, oh, Booker, what have you done to it?
Anywho, WCW dies. Vince McMahon basically monopolizes pro wrestling.
Right.
And he has no competition for the next fucking 19 years. And he can just broadcast whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, because it used to be individual territories.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's a bad thing that it was consolidated into one.
Yeah, he monopolized it. So like no one else can, like he's saying no one else can now make money because it used to be like, you know, Dusty Rhodes had just for example, was over region. Jim Cornette had like OVW wrestling over here, which is way after all that shit, obviously. But
you're thinking of Smoky Mountain.
Smoky Mountain, thank you, not OVW.
He was at OVW, but that was developmental.
That's right. You're right. That's right. But anyways, it was like individual dudes who all had their different ways of doing things. So you were, you could go to this, you could work different territories and be paid by individual guys as opposed to now if I want to make any money, I have to get to WWF or I'm just a fucking regular, yarder or a jobber type of guy at the very best. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And the other part of it is that when because he'd already fucking murdered the territories by the 80s, and that sucked enough.
Right.
When WCW goes out of business, they don't have to try creatively anymore. Because the thing in the 90s, they were getting their ass kicked. WWF, almost like the way they put it, almost went out of business. So they had to just like panic and do a bunch. That's how we get Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yep.
Because they just gave him a mic, said fucking go. When they weren't fighting anybody, you said what Vince McMahon wanted you to say. And Vince McMahon Well, there will never be a more successful wrestling promoter than Vince McMahon. No one will ever make money off pro wrestling. He's
too far ahead at this point. Been way too far ahead for way too long.
Even still, he cashed out $280 million in stocks this year.
Oh,
which that's paying for some things.
We call that money in the bank.
Yeah, right.
We call that money in the bank. Or in the
yeah, exactly. Like you said, yeah, he's got some fees he's got to get taken care of real quick, but that's a lot of fucking money.
Well, the thing is, and then he's the greatest wrestling promoter of all time, one of the worst bookers of all time.
Without question. Yeah,
and a booker is someone who writes the shit.
Yeah.
And like
I played pro wrestling.
As I'm sure you know, Vince was always a fan of the big man.
Dickie, yeah, dude.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so happy.
That game's awesome.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Yeah, Vince was historic. I mean, because I'm a big Jim Cornette guy, even though I admit, like, he's kind of stuck in his ways and doesn't really want to.
He's the Tarantino of wrestling.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I don't know that he's quite as visionary as Tarantino. Yeah. Yeah, he's not quite as visionary as Tarantino in his own, in his field. I don't think anyway.
I mean, as far as like a historian.
But as far as a historian, I don't know that there's a human being that knows more about wrestling of his age group than Jim Cornette. But I mean, historically, he always said, Vince, like you said, a brilliant promoter, as it were, but horrible booker, and the shit that he would come up with, because he's historically like, the big guys, guys like Kevin Nash, Kurt Angles, and all those type of fucking dudes. Kurt the fucking Burke.
No, Perk Angle.
Perk Angle.
That wasn't right.
You're gonna call him by his government name.
Perk Angle.
Yeah. So, which by the way, I hate. Those are bad examples. Those are also great. Fucking legacy wrestlers. Well, and speaking of Jim Cornette, famously not a fan of Nash because he has no fucking moves, which I can't disagree with. You know what I mean? He's got the power bomb. He's got the jackknife. He has a jackknife, right? Am I mistaken?
Powerbomb, jackknife, side slam, big boot,
hair toss. Yeah, hair flip. There we go. That's right. Yeah.
Which we're thinking like the giant Gonzaleses of the world.
Right.
Fucking.
Right.
We're speaking Spanish to Rhodey, so.
Yeah,
man. I'm here for it.
Actually, I think Rhodey probably knows a little bit of Spanish.
Pequeño español.
But one more thing about pro wrestling, and then I'll move on.
Yeah, verily.
My favorite Jim Cornette quote that I use to this day is "Thank you, fuck you, bye."
Yeah, Jim Cornette goes hard as fuck. He's this old fool from Kentucky who's just like his whole entire dream was being in wrestling his entire life, and he's one of the most, I would say, famous, if not like best managers of all time for the Thunderbirds. And did he manage? He didn't manage.
It was. I don't think because he managed the Rock and Roll. He ran not
Rock and Roll Express.
Rock and Roll Express and Midnight. I don't even think did he ever manage the Freebirds?
I know. I think so. I think he did. I thought so, but maybe not. I could be wrong.
It wasn't.
I always mix those guys up with Rock and Roll Express, so that might be what I'm doing.
He did the Midnight. He did the Rock and Roll.
Okay,
and he also did Vader and Yokozuna, but that was later.
And they wrestled the Freebirds, though.
Yeah, they wrestled the fuck out of the Freebirds.
Yeah, that's what it is. Then that's what it is. The Fabulous. That's what I'm thinking.
They also wrestled the fuck out of the Von Erichs, if I remember.
Anyways, he's historian. He's a super duper historian. He knows everything about fucking wrestling that's ever fucking happening because he's around for a lot of it and worked on a lot of it. Like. Anyways,
he's kind of like the Forrest Gump of wrestling. Like if they're like for a long time he was fucking there.
But he's not. He's more autistic than he is kind of slow.
Okay. He's very angry. If you want to get a good,
yeah, he's an angry.
If you want to get a good barometer as to who he is as a dude, there's a very famous clip of him in a Dairy Queen drive-thru. Where someone like doesn't start making his order until he gets to the window, and he gets out of the car and fucking berates this poor Dairy Queen.
Yeah, he's losing his shit. Like he
and Chris Jericho's in the background just enticing, like, get her, Jim. And it's
dude. Yeah, it fucking rules, dude. Jim Cornette's the man, even though he's probably a dickhead in some ways, but he rules, dude.
He's just an old man on a hill, and it's fun listening to him bitch about Vince Russo.
Yeah, it is.
I got rid of the Orange Julius, and he was pissed.
Orange Julius. Have you ever been to an Orange Julius?
No, but
they were gone when I was.
They were big at Dairy Queens, though.
Dairy Queen used to.
True.
Sort of like a Cinnabon Schlotsky's.
Yeah.
I wanted like an Auntie Anne's type of joint, a Sbarro's Pizza. My favorite New York slice.
Quiznos?
Yeah, hell yeah. Or, you know what did them in, though? Do you remember those wild-ass commercials they had for a little bit?
No.
With the weird little... You might.
Yeah.
Them weird little... Like,
Yeah, fuck.
we love the sub.
Yeah.
I hate them doing this into a microphone, but like where people can hear it. But yeah, that's what... It was a weird commercial that's what did them in. It's just these weird, like, bug-eyed, like clip art things where their mouths are moving all fucking weird.
Interesting.
And they're just singing about the subs. And evidently, like, I watched a video on what fucked them up, and that was what kind of led to
there's still some around. There's one.
That's what I've heard.
There's
Excuse
one
me.
in DFW somewhere.
Is it like is it like a Ruby Tuesday? Because I think there's like 3 of those left.
Are there really?
What? Really?
Or no, Fuddruckers is long gone.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen... Well,
No, Fuddruckers are still around.
there's
Where's the
one...
Fuddruckers?
I've seen one recently.
Yeah,
Why are we not there?
there's one in Weatherford, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't been there in a long time, but there was one in Weatherford 5, 6, maybe longer than that years ago. Fuddruckers goes hard as a bitch, and if you disagree, you're a bitch.
I like Fuddruckers.
That's what I say.
When I said I was thinking of Red Robin because there's not a shitload of Red Robins, but they're still around.
Red Robins are rocking out in the motherfucking like East Coast, Midwest the Midwest situation.
Bottomless fries, though.
They got. I didn't know about that.
That's on their commercial.
That's pretty wicked.
They're a burger place. Right?
Yeah. They're like Chili's type of TGI Fridays type of shit. I only ever go there when I go to Ohio because them bitches are there. But I mean, it's so crazy that so many of the exact same restaurant. God, this is such a stupid thing to talk about. There's so many of the same exact fucking restaurant, but they're just different names. Like Red Robin, Chili's, TGI. They're all the same fucking place. Applebee's, which is the worst of the worst. By far.
Dollaritas go hard.
Everybody says that fucking Dollarita shit.
Yeah.
And as someone who's from a town where that was the only bar that you could go to, that was like an actual bar in the entire town. Well, that or the steakhouse. But, you know, that's the highfalutin bar. You go to the fucking Applebee's when you want to get drunk and listen to Dead Kennedys on the jukebox. Which was on they had Cannibal Corpse on the jukebox in Weatherford, Texas, of all places.
They had a jukebox.
Strangely enough, I don't know how that happened, but they had it.
It might have been a space-time continuum thing. Like you got to go put it back when you're like 80. Like
damn,
you got to time
maybe I don't know
on the jukebox.
What I do know is if you played that more than once, they just fucking skipped it on you.
Fuck it.
Because I tried to play the entire Kill album for me and my boy while we were sitting there drinking there, and after Make 'Em Suffer stopped, I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. That's the next thing I played.
You remember the song that stood?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. I'm not that old.
I put $20 in a jukebox at Waffle House in my hometown when I was a kid. And played All Star by Smash Mouth 50 times.
I want to kill you for that now.
It was a meme back then. It was funny when I was...
No, it wasn't funny. It wasn't to anyone but you.
Look, it's fucking hilarious. It was fucking hilarious when the machine didn't reset when they tried to unplug it after it played for the third time.
Well, okay, that is funny.
It just kept going.
That is funny. Just plug the goddamn thing. They tried to war game
no
bro.
music, or we listen to this for 50 times in a row. No, dude, that's real shit.
That's a fate worse than death, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, yeah, sure.
Well, it's not coming. That was one of the first CDs I ever owned was that album. No bullshit. That and Cherry Poppin' Daddies. Those were my first CDs. The night, and that Cherry Poppin' Daddy's birthday was a good night, and I'll tell you boys why. Y'all know about the Pokemons.
I do
Certainly.
know
We know about Pokemon. Listen, I sound like fucking Regis Philbin. What about this Pokemon that everyone's talking about? What is this? But I opened a fucking just a regular ass like pack, right? Unopened, just regular run of the mill pack. Holographic Charizard on my birthday.
No shit. Happy fucking birthday.
And Cherry Poppin' Daddies.
Happy birthday.
Tell me I didn't put on with the fucking Charizard card, bro. I was doing super stupid up there, man. And my boy whose parents bought me the pack was so salty that he just went home, bro. He was so fucking mad. He just quit having fun at the party. And I didn't understand. I was like, why is Trevor so mad?
He could have opened it.
Yeah, you fucking asshole. That could have been your pack. I'm sure they bought like 5 of them. But no, the birthday boy. Fortune smiles upon me.
Happy birthday.
Do you still got it?
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah, just like I have my Power Rangers toys and all that shit.
I got a fuck ton of Pokemon cards from my childhood.
I don't know that them shits are really worth anything anymore, though. You know what I'm saying?
Probably not, but if I hold on to for...
Well, I mean, anything's worth something to the right guy.
No, but so we did like a lot of like schoolyard trading and shit with them. So like...
Yeah, hell yeah.
I've got some ones in there that I'm sure are old and like valuable. Like,
yeah, the first edition joints and like the original first run, those are probably worth something if they're in good condition.
Regardless of what happens, holding on to them for 50 years, you know what I mean? Like,
I didn't hold on to them motherfuckers. My mom did.
Well, you're not 50 either.
Okay.
We all knew that. Like that was just a visible thing.
Thank you, Kieran. That's very nice of you to say.
Like, hey, Rhodey, you're not Indian.
Yeah, you're not Aziz Gupta, bro.
Ask Snoop.
Yeah, talk to Snoop about that one, bro.
Talk to Snoop.
My man Snoop is wilding the fuck out, and we know that to be true.
Can I get Snoop on the podcast? Not after the way we talked about his movie.
No, that's right.
Yeah, right. We just sit here and break down why his work sucks. We're like, hey, you want to come on and refute this?
I'll give you $5. He doesn't listen.
That's the next episode. Snoop Robinson fires back.
Yo, nothing but respect. I don't want to.
I guess a guy who's seen this movie and a guy he's never met
Honestly,
before.
dude, no, honestly, like, I ain't gonna shit on anybody in Texas making moves, making movies. You know what I mean? Like, I respect.
Yeah, I'm not shitting on him.
movies, but like, I respect the man.
Yeah,
he gave me a shot.
Yeah, for real.
As much shit as we're talking, he went out
for sure.
What the
I
fuck have I made?
Snoop
That's what I'm
Robinson.
saying. The dude had a fucking idea and he made the fucking thing. He got it on Tubi. Respect.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't,
Yeah.
But my friend, maybe take more than 2 takes would be my get or my advice. I'm not a director, but as a consumer of film, I would say perhaps don't just let them run off the line and say, all right, cut and print. Let's go. On to the next one. That's what I would do.
I think we should talk about the better project.
I was about to say.
Oh, what better? Oh, yes. Yes.
Bandmates.tv, baby.
Bandmates. Yes, Bandmates. That one.
Don't
Yeah.
tell no secret.
Yeah, my mistake. My mistake.
Bandmates, baby. Season 1.
So tell the people about the television program in which you are starring. Hello, Dustin. It's good to hear from you because
Nash, I love you so much.
he's going to speak directly.
Nash,
Hey, timestamp here.
Yeah, like, you're good. Just give me the view. We're good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mockumentary, if you like The Office. You know, it's kind of shot like that, but it's about an up-and-coming rock band.
Or
in
Christopher
Texas.
Guest movies.
Yeah, there you go. But about an up-and-coming rock band in Denton, Texas, set and shot in Texas. It's on Prime Video. It's 10 episodes. It's
All of that's true.
pretty funny.
Now tell me, did you use other people's music or was there music written directly for this project?
Why are you asking it like that? Why?
Trying to fucking
Now
explain
we're interviewing. I didn't have a hand in writing any of the music, but I believe there was.
To answer your question,
for it.
Mr. Jennings, we use original music.
Okay.
And we have Mr.
Shut up, your shit.
Charlie Rose here with the cast of bandmates. Was that original music or did you write it or did you not write it? You used somebody else. That's anyways. No, we well, I guess I wouldn't go as far as say that I wrote it. I helped on the shit, and there's not a ton of music, you know, from the band, which is ironic being that it's about a band. But there's a, you know, I helped write, to answer your question, I helped write a little bit. It's all original shit, I guess is the real answer. With the exception of one, there's a part where Mike does a, what's the name of that fucking little, it's like a breath actuated keyboard.
Oh, you're talking about a melodica.
Melodica, thank you. Yeah, that thing. He does a cover of Snap Your Fingers by Little John.
That's what I thought you were asking for the song. You were asking for the intro.
Yeah. He does a cover of that on the melodica, which is, if anyone knows Mike, it's very funny.
It's
kind of funny. And, but yeah, it's all original music.
Where can they find it again?
For better or worse. On
Video, dude.
Prime Video, dude.
10 episodes.
10 episodes of hijinks and hilarity. And me wearing sunglasses for 99% of the show. Really? Almost, except for the night shots. A couple of the night shots when I'm talking to one of my many girlfriends in the show. Because my character is very cool.
He's got one for every day.
Yeah, he's got one for every day. Well, it's not really explicitly stated. It's at least Monday through Thursday.
Right, yeah. You kind of assume, you know, Fridays for picking up, and Saturday, Sunday.
Was there a Thursday? I don't think there is a Thursday.
Not in script, but it's assumed.
It's just Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
It's
fucking that part doesn't matter. You'll figure it out when you watch it.
There you go.
All right, let's leave the folks with something good. What's a movie y'all should like? I don't want to fucking put anybody on the spot, but like, in the last 30 days, what's a movie you watch you think everybody should watch?
In the last 30 days, a movie I watched.
I watched Black Mass yesterday before I watched The Gray Man, and that was the second time I've seen it. But it's good. Black Mass is fucking tight. It's good. Yeah, it's about Whitey Bulger and shit. For anyone who doesn't know what it's about Whitey Bulger, the fucking criminal in Boston from whatever fucking time period it was. Johnny Depp plays him. Does the whole like transformative wears like blue contacts and everything else. And Joel Edgerton, I don't know how to say his last name. He's in it. It's good.
It's him, Cumberbatch, and
yes, Cumberbatch is also. He plays Johnny Depp's brother or Whitey Bulger's brother.
And then the other one,
Rory Cochrane is also in it. Or what's the guy who's in fucking Dazed and Confused. The check you later. His name's Rory something. I think it's Cochran. I think that's his name.
I was the one I remember is Jesse Plemons is also.
Yes. Jesse Plemons is also in it.
It's actually really fucking good.
And Mark Ruffalo is in it for about 2 or 3 minutes at the very beginning. No, he did. Well, actually, he kind of does. He beats the shit out of Jesse Plemons in the very beginning of the movie. He actually does. Yeah.
We were talking about the Long Walk earlier, but I watched The Running Man within the past month.
Thick.
Fuck yeah.
The Schwarzenegger, yeah.
Here is Sub-Zero, now Plane Zero. Fuck yes, dude. Chill out.
The book is so much better. The movie it's not the same at all, but it's really good. The movie's still so much fun.
Yeah,
there's a lot of nostalgia in there, but
dude.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I love that movie so much, dude. Oh, I love that fucking, yeah, hard recommend on the run. Watch that before you watch Black Mass, for sure. The Running Man goes hard as fuck, dude. Yeah. I love Running Man. Also, real quick other recommendation. It's a mini series and it's not a movie, but watch Lonesome Dove if you like westerns.
Oh, for sure.
It's about, I think, like 8 or 9 hours long.
You'll like it.
But buddy, you just carve you out a good afternoon or, afternoon, evening, get you beers, sodas, whatever it is you like, and watch you some Lonesome Dove. The best Duvall performance of all time, without question. He's been playing Gus McCrae for every role since, even Days of Thunder. You got to go around the tunnel slow. But it's very good. Everyone turns in fantastic performances. You got fucking Tommy Lee Jones. You got young Diane Lane, Frederick Forrest, Danny Glover, young Ricky Schroeder, Silver Spoon's fame. You know what I'm saying?
Danny Glover, shout out Predator 2.
Yeah, fucking shout out Predator 2. Shout out getting the pirate pistol. Fuck for my Predator heads. Y'all know about that shit.
Shout out Xenomorph Skull.
Yeah, shout out my Xenomorphs. Yeah, shout out my alien heads. Alien over aliens all fucking day. Anyone who says otherwise is wrong.
It's a different genre though.
It is, but it's a better movie, I think.
Alien is a more interesting movie, but at a party I'm putting on Aliens.
Sir, for sure.
Yes.
For sure. That'd be a sick movie you put on Alien 3. Instead of
Is that the one with basketball?
That's the one with.
I can't remember if that was the Resurrection.
Oh
that's the one where she gets her head shaved.
What's the Fallout narrator dude? Oh my god, Ron Perlman. Yeah, that's the one with him.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all have seen it, but Spike Lee did a documentary back in 2006. It's called When the Levees Broke.
Okay.
It's about Katrina. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
Or not Netflix, HBO.
Okay.
It was like an HBO film. It was a 2-part thing. It's about 4 hours. That's a pretty... But if you think, the government wouldn't do that, yeah, they fucking would.
Sure, all right.
Yeah, I don't really think so.
I watched the Waco miniseries, and that was really good. I don't know if you saw that.
Which one?
The Waco miniseries that was on. I think it was on AMC. I believe
with
Taylor Kitsch.
Yeah, with Homeboy
and Michael Shannon as the negotiator. That you want to talk about something that made me sad at the end, bro? That's sad, bro. I mean, hot take. Waco was a sad event, but yeah, like that.
Same, you're crazy.
It made me. Yeah, I know. I'm a sensitive guy. What can I say?
There's a barrel of fucking monkeys over in Waco.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no
so
shit.
Much
right?
fun out there in Waco.
Yeah, no shit.
Which I'll leave you with this. Have y'all heard of The Studio with Seth Rogen?
No.
No, I don't think so.
It's a pretty neat series if you like Rogen's shtick. But I'm a fan of it. But he plays a studio head that just gets a new job and like has to work under like a big wig that's Bryan Cranston. Is pretty fucking cool. But the first episode, and it has a bunch of real like Hollywood figures in it. And the first episode is about Bryan Cranston wants him to make a Kool-Aid movie. And
so Pixels.
Well, no, he's thinking Barbie.
Okay, yeah, better parallel, yeah.
Kool-Aid movie.
I'm getting to that.
Sorry, my bad.
It's like you said, like the Barbie movie, just like a corporate fucking,
like it's
I like
type of movie.
It's a fake movie for a fake studio. They want to make the Kool-Aid movie, but Seth Rogen's whole mantra is that he wants to make billion-dollar movies and artful movies because he's a fucking film nerd. And so he lures Scorsese in to direct the Kool-Aid movie, on the promise that he can make it about Jonestown. Which, fun fact, that's
all right.
That's Flavor Aid. And so Seth Rogen ends up having to take away the Jonestown movie from him, and he ends up buying the script so he can never make the Jonestown movie. And Steve Buscemi's in it, and it's a whole fucking thing. I really like it.
I do like Steve Buscemi.
Ooh, one more. Death of Stalin. If anyone has not seen Death of Stalin, fucking hard recommend Death of Stalin.
It's played Fallout New Vegas. You should play Fallout New
You should also do that. You should also play Fallout New Vegas. Hard recommend
now.
This.
Don't wait for the remaster.
Don't worry about that. It's fucking kind of janky and everything. Don't worry about it. Just play it.
I was gonna be real vulnerable for a second.
What you got?
I can't play it. I watch playthroughs because I'm bad at that game. I'm so fucking
At New Vegas?
Put it on very easy and roll bitches.
well, because I can't because the shooting mechanics just don't. I can't fucking figure it out.
They're hit scan, dude. They don't actually.
Nothing ever dies.
They're not actually like in the game.
And New Vegas added iron sights. You don't even have
That-
the
and-
Fallout 3 like over the shoulder like.
And the way that it's coded and programmed, like the guns are all hit scan. There's no actual projectiles.
You're
if you
pointing
point
at
at
them
it,
and
you're going to hit it.
Dude, I genuinely have.
Don't use VETs.
I genuinely have
That
I have an easier time with fucking Souls games than I do with Vegas.
That's wild.
Bullshit. That's crazy.
That is
what difficulty are
so
you playing?
insane, dude.
Well, I'm playing normal ones because I'm actually pretty good at combos. Like I can figure out I have to die a couple of times to get it under, but
No, what difficulty are you playing Fallout New Vegas?
oh, normal.
Yeah, there is no
That much
difficulty
trouble
slider
with
for
it. How
Dark
are you-
Souls.
How are you having that much trouble? Is there not? I've never.
No, you play it you play it the way it is. It's already hard as fuck. So and there's New Game Plus after you beat it. New Game Plus.
But like because I'm better at combos than shooters. But I'm just bad at shooters in general.
I'm all right. I'm not very good at multiplayer. I never was like a super cold Call of Duty motherfucker. Like, Brody, we played Fortnite a few times, and I suck large at Fortnite. I was okay at Overwatch for a while, and like, yeah, I'm just not good at. I'm not good at multiplayer game. Like with the exception of, excuse me, Hell Let Loose. I'm pretty okay at Hell Let Loose and Battlefield 1. I'm pretty good at those joints.
Cross-platform?
I would think it is.
We should play it.
Yeah, we fucking get tank commanders on these hosts, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking blow these bitches away. Yeah. Play them games, fucking...
Watch some movies.
And
books.
listen to Death, the band Death, and read a book.